Hi everyone, today I'm going to be discussing with you the issue of designer babies, and I'm actually going to be advocating for the fact that utilizing this technology that allows for the selection of specific genetic traits out of pure desire is unethical because it could lead to a lot of issues within social justice and could increase inequality amongst the social classes. I actually found out about this genetic technology through my two friends, Laura and Kate, because they both suffer from cystic fibrosis. So they found out that this new technology known as CRISPR technology, which is a precise way for scientists to go in and edit our genetic material in order to prevent genetic mutations that code for specific diseases such as cystic fibrosis, Alzheimer's, certain cancers, Down syndrome, mitochondrial disease, anything of that nature, and prevent it from being passed on to future offspring. So this is like a very, very new and upcoming way of actually curing a lot of medical mysteries and things that certain doctors and scientists can't currently do today. So that's very, very impressive and very futuristic and very hopeful for those who suffer from these diseases and these illnesses. However, it also could be used in the sense that scientists can go in and select for the expression of genes that are deemed desirable by those parents who are utilizing it. So these could be things such as hair color, eye color, height, anything of that nature. This could be dangerous in the sense that it's kind of being used out of a superficial way. It's not being used to cure any sort of suffering that an individual may endure. It's used for pure desire and like want for a specific thing, and that can become very dangerous and have sort of a societal and justice issue an ethical issue associated with it. So people feel that it could lead to an issue on the familial level, so on the smaller level, that could lead to something known as tyrannical parenting by allowing scientists and medical professionals to essentially play God. So therefore going in and selecting these traits and leaving the variation out of nature's hands and putting it into human hands is unethical because it could lead to parents wanting a certain desired outcome for their child and not necessarily getting it. For example, say two parents want to have a child who is male and a basketball prodigy. So they use this new CRISPR technology and they make sure that their child will express all the genes that would make them athletically inclined to play basketball at a high level. But that child grows up and doesn't want to pursue a career in basketball. They want to pursue a career in music. The parents have no way of controlling their child's desires and wants. So that could lead to a sort of tyrannical situation. On the bigger picture, it could lead to increasing inequality and issues of racism within our society. A lot of people feel that it mimics the same ideology of eugenics, the eugenics movement, which was highly associated with a lot of Adolf Hitler's ideology, and this was a way of actually controlling the breeding within a population in order to isolate only desirable traits. So therefore you can kind of see the similarities. It's kind of a way of selecting desired traits and ways that society deems certain traits desirable, which is all like perception based. In this sense, it could also lead to a huge like social justice and imbalance and monopolization by the wealthy and the elite, because those who can afford to use this technology have all the power to actually utilize it and decide what traits are deemed desirable through society. And it would kind of be this whole spectrum where there's these two ends, the one with the elite who possess all the money to use this technology, and everyone else who cannot, and they can't have those traits that are deemed desirable. There would be nothing in the middle, and this could lead for our class system to completely fall apart. In this sense, this is why I feel that it's unethical to use this technology in that way, where it's actually being used out of pure desire and not to end any suffering or hardship that someone would face. So for this, I think that health policies should be implemented in order to control that intersection between science and ethics. So there's a way and a balance to make sure that the technology is being used appropriately so that it's not suppressing scientific discovery, but it's also not exposing us to this potential ethical issues that could arise out of only using it for superficial reasons. So monitoring system could be put in place, making sure that it's used correctly, allocating specific funds only for specific reasons. These are all ways of solving this issue in order to prevent designer babies out of desire. It's okay to create designer babies out of curing diseases that are currently uncurable. However, it seems unethical to create babies out of pure desire because of these social issues that it could lead to and all of the equality issues that it could expose us to in the future. So thank you so much.